Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I know. I haven't posted in a while. I had no space on my phone or my computer, so I'm trying to clear things up. But this is my leg routine that I did on vacation while in St. Martin, so follow along. Okay, so I'm starting off with these elevated squats. So usually when you go to resorts, especially if they don't have a high class gym, I want to say, you have to make things work because they only had 50 pounds, and I'm like, I gotta make this harder because usually I'm used to squatting 190. But I got these little elevation things, I forgot what they're called, and I did my squats. Now, when you do squats, you want to make sure that your shoulders are back, you're bracing your core, and you're pushing your hips back as if you were going to sit down on something. You don't want to go straight up and down. And since I'm doing these sumo elevated squats, you want to make sure that your legs are turned out just slightly so you can get that booty area or glute area if that's what you're trying to do. Now, for maximum glute growth or muscle growth, you always want to try to go till failure. I, however, didn't during this workout because I hadn't worked out by that time in 4 or 5 days, and I was just feeling it. Throughout the video, you're going to see that my stomach looks big, and it's just because it was bloated. I'm drinking all the sugary drinks and just not eating what I usually eat. Still being mindful, but it was probably mostly the drinks. But after this workout, I was so happy. I felt so much better. So here I'm going into elevated RDLs. Now, I see a lot of people doing or struggling with the form. You just want to think about pushing your hips back. That is everything. Hinging is the most important part of this workout. It saves you from injuries. So if you think about good mornings, if you think about kettlebell swings, they all have hinging movements. So I like to think about closing or shutting a door with my bum. If you think about that and just bracing your core and arching your back a little bit and not going down with a straight or a hump back, then you are fine. But just remember that as you hinge back. Now, I know for a lot of people, it's very hard to get into training or just being consistent in the gym. And honestly, I would say make a goal, but also realize that it's going to be a lifestyle. So yeah, you want to lose 30 pounds, let's say, or you want bigger glutes. Once you get to that goal, please keep going because you're going to have to maintain it. And a lot of times people, they get to their goal and they're fine, and then they fall off track and they end up gaining more weight than they've lost. So just please remember that it's a lifestyle.
And they really, truly.
Okay, so next thing, we are hitting the leg extensions. Now, my goal this year is for bigger hamstrings, but again, when you're on vacation and the gyms are small, you can take your pick at what's available, right? So this was available and I used it. I'm okay with getting bigger quads as well. You want to make sure that when you're descending, so when you're coming down, that it's slow and controlled. Now, I did 4 sets of the workout and I went to either 10 or 12 reps. If you want maximum growth in your muscles, try as much as you can to go till failure. Because the weights weren't that heavy for me, it's very hard for me to go till failure. And then sometimes when I try to go to failure, I feel like I'll be in the gym for 2 hours. So try to do that if you want to grow your muscles, okay? Strength training is probably the best thing for you, in my opinion. So next we have the leg press machine. Now, so for this workout, you want to make sure, again, that you're not locking your legs when you push out. So sometimes when you're looking at people's video, it looks like it's locked out, but just think of it. Don't make sure your legs are not straight. Okay, you want to come have a little tiny bit of a bend and then go right back into it. You don't want to lock your legs. And then just try to push as much as you can. Embrace your core. Depending on where you put your feet on that little press machine, where my feet are, is where you are going to target. So if you put it up high, you're going to target your glutes. If you put it low, you will target your calves, and so on and so forth. And now I'm ending off the exercise with one of my favorite glute workouts. If you are trying to target the top, that shelf, you want your butt to look like you can put a drink on it, set a drink on it. This is something that I would add to your program. I wasn't rounding my back for this one, but if you do want to target your glutes, round your back. I was just targeting. It was just a leg day for me, so I was just doing this one. I just love it. The pain that I feel, the torture that I put myself through, it's all worth it in the end, because once I step out of that gym, there's days where I do not want to go at all. Like, I literally have to psych myself out to go. But once I leave that gym, I'm so happy that I've done the workout. But I just remember, the best part of you, the best version of you is on the other side of legit hard work in the gym, but also eating properly. Like I said, when I go on vacation, I don't go too crazy. It's just the drinks. I actually don't drink alcohol. So it was just a lot of smoothies, and I know the smoothies had a lot of sugar in it. And I was just feeling so bloated during this vacation. But as soon as I went to the gym, it was like the bloating was like, where are you? And I wasn't there. It was gone. So just make sure you guys are doing that. It's so important. There's so many things going on in this world, so many diseases, so much sickness, and a lot of it can be prevented by just working out. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, I was caught in 4K, okay? But have a great day. Hope to see you guys in my next video, or see me. Bye.